Hi everybody, welcome to Tree Talks with Jennifer Dawn. Today we're going to talk about one of my personal favorite subjects to talk about, and that is past lives. So this is actually going to be not a one, but a two-part episode. How exciting. This is the first time I've actually done a two-part episode, so very excited to do this. So let's dive into past lives and how my journey with past lives began. But maybe actually before we even dive into my own personal journey with past lives, I'm going to share just a little bit of information for you about past lives. So the belief and theory about past lives is that we have more than one incarnation, that people actually come to planet Earth and experience different lives. That is the belief and theory about past lives. The very earliest detection and accounting of past lives was back in actually 1500 BCE, so a long time ago. So past lives is not something new. It has actually been written about many moons ago. So my journey in past lives was definitely an interesting journey. So when I was about 4 or 5 years old, I remember where I grew up in North Delta, BC, Canada. I remember being on my street, probably hanging out in the forest, and I was walking home, and I remember actually thinking to myself, I can't do this. I can't do another time. I can't do this. And I was only 4 or 5 years old. So I walked into my family home and I told my mom I was so tired. And she goes, "Why are you so tired?" She's like, "Maybe you should go lie down." I'm like, no. That's not what I meant, Mom. I said, "Mom, I can't do this life. I can't do another life again." Say what? Yes, that's right. 4 or 5 years old, and I was saying that to my mom. As you can see, all of forest nature is flying around right now, and even mosquitoes. We have mosquitoes already out. So they're coming out to say hello. So as I said, I was only 4 or 5 years old, and I was telling my mom that I didn't want to live another life again. So what I have also noticed for past life regressions, because I offer past life regressions for clientele, is a lot of children actually share very similar stories to what I did when I was a little girl. So a lot of children around the ages of 4 to 6, I have noticed, will start talking about a previous life. They might say to you, "I remember you, but you were different before." Or they might say, "You're my favorite, Mom." And you might be saying to yourself, "Say what?" They also might start talking about the actual life that they had. They might talk about memories that they had from that life. And as I said, it's usually around 4 to 6 years of age. They also might talk about different relationships they had. They might tell you that they had 4 or 6 kids, or that they had a husband, but he had to go and fight in World War II. There's different things that will come up. It's so important to listen. When they are sharing with you, it's not imagination. They are sharing what they remember. But what I have noticed is around the 7 years of age, they stop remembering. So it's so important to ask them the questions while they remember. So this is part 1 of past lives. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. So please share your thoughts and your experiences in the comments. I would love to hear. Have a beautiful day, and I'll connect with you for part 2. See you soon. Bye for now.